So yes, again we are back again. So today is Monday, and the market has starts working on its own. Today's Monday, and I just like went to look at some trades. Some trades that are giving me good setup now. This afternoon, now I'm just seeing like very good setup on some particular pairs. Like the Euro Swiss francs is giving me a very good setup. It has actually gone to my fair value gap that I'm supposed to like sell that particular trade. Let me just show you the Euro Swiss francs trade. So this is the trade. Let me show you on my Meta 5 because Meta 5 is much more faster than my real accounts on Maven. So this is my Euro Swiss francs. And if you see here, come I'm coming. Let me just free up some things. Let me just delete some things. My application is giving me a lot of warning. Let me delete this film I was watching. Nice one. I've removed that. I've removed that. Okay. So let's go back to the Meta 5 account. So as you can see here, the Euro Swiss francs was giving me a very good setup. But because today is Monday, and it's not that Monday, you don't see a very good setup. There's definitely a very good setup in the market. But just because today is Monday, I don't want to just trade. I don't just want to just trade. I want to just keep applying my rules until you see. Because when I don't trade on Monday, I see myself taking the exact trade I want to take in other days. Yeah, I don't. If I trade on Monday, I will see myself trading like almost every day till on Friday. So I don't want to like put myself in those kind of shoes. So most times I come on Monday, I look at the charts, just look at the charts, and I will not take any trade. That is what will like increase my profitability, and it can also increase yours too if you try it. So this is a Monday trade. This is Monday, and I was looking at this Rose Swiss France. It's having a very good setup, very good setup. So let me just like delete some of this delete some of this here. So now if you come at the 4 hours here, you can see that we drew. So we don't need to actually go at the 4 hours. We can go to the, let me see, the 1 hour. So if you see at the 1 hour here, we can see a very nice fair value gap here. You can see how this Euro Swiss francs dropped and gave us a very good liquidity. And once a pair drop like that, if the pair is coming back up, just go and sell that pair because that is how you get up to 1:2. Just go and sell it immediately because it's coming for a very good liquidity. So these are the 1 hour now. So we can see that we have added like two fair value gap there. So this is like my horizontal line showing the gap here, and this is another one again showing the gap here. And if you see price has come to tap on that fair value gap. You understand? So we're having like two gaps. There's another gap here. Let me show you. If you come here, you see that there's another gap here. So price will break the first gap and go to the second gap and what? Um, Reject that second gap. When you reject the second gap, it will now turn for a reversal. So that is it. If you are using fair value gap, fair value gap. So, but there's a lot of things that needs to apply before using this kind of strategy. You have to apply a lot of things. Like if you see my trend, my market structure, I'm looking at my market structure too. Market structure is coming as sell. So all I'm doing is to sell, but is where am I going to sell? So I'm looking at that fair value gap area. So if price comes to reject those gap, I'll be able to like say, okay, let me go and sell. So if we go to the 15 minutes now, we can see where the price rejected. we can see that particular gap here in the 15 minutes. You can see an order block. So this an order block. So this is an order block. So this is another block. Okay. So we are seeing that price wants to break that gap. We have a lot of gap on this trend. If we see that we have a lot of gap. This one is a gap, and there's another gap on top of it again. This is another gap here. This is another gap again here. This is another gap again here. Price can come to this gap and reject this gap and start falling. But for me, this gap, it looks like the main gap. This gap looks like the main gap. Price might come to this gap and start forming its double top. So we should be all aware of using fair value gap. But there's a lot of things that you need to apply. You need to apply a lot of market structure before you are using. You have to apply a lot of things before you are using this. Before you come to the smaller time frame, start checking gaps in the market. All right. So now we have head over to 15 minutes. Now we look at the movement of price because we're having an order block here. There's still an opportunity that price will still turn over on this gap. It will still reverse on this particular gap. It will still reverse on this particular gap. And this is like a very promising trade. It's a very promising one on Monday. Today, Monday, is a very promising one. But due to that, I'm keeping to my rules that Monday I don't want to trade. So I won't be trading like every day. That is for me. I don't just know. If that one, if what is happening to me is happening to you, you can comment down on you can comment so I will know those that are having the same problem like me. All right. All right. So that is it. That is it. So let's just wait and we'll see that price will reverse because of this fair value gap here. Price will definitely reverse because of the fair value gap. So if you have not like subscribed to my YouTube channel, please subscribe, turn on the bell notification, and like all my videos. I'll see you guys next time.